Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 10th day of July 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out those spot prices. Now, looks like gold ended the week at 1752.30, silver at 1957, platinum at 913.80, and palladium at 22.19 even Steven. Now, let's head over here to the United States Mint. Some interesting things happening over there that I'd like to share with you. Now, we know about the Morgan and Peace silver dollars from Friday's video. There's some really interesting things going on with the website, though. So here we go. I've got show out of stock items, so I'll show you what's going on with that. Now there's showing 1 through 9 of 11. Now we know the Morgan silver dollars got the enrollment for the Philadelphia. The Peace silver dollars got the enrollment for Philadelphia. Those are the uncirculated. We also know that the proof silver dollars are also available for enrollment, as well as the 2-coin reverse proof set. Now each one of these has a household order limit of 3. The mintages are fairly large at 400,000, 350,000. This one here is at 250,000. That's the Morgan and Peace dollar 2-coin reverse proof set. Now, there's never been a finish like this on the Morgan or Peace dollars. Okay, the Peace dollars have had a matte proof before, and the Morgans have had a proof finish as well. So, as far as a strategy for these particular coins, I think going forward, I think the ones that would be probably the most special this coming year is this 2-coin set, as well as this one here. This is the, I'm sorry, here it is, the proof Peace silver dollar. Okay, so actually they're right next to each other. This one and this one I think are going to be super duper special next year, and going to be probably the ones I'm going to be focusing on. Now, what we're going to be focusing on right now is the Mint website. So it says here, I want to show you out of stock items. Okay, and it does show you them. It's got the Morgan silver dollar from 2021, Philadelphia, $85 sold out, but it also says limited. Isn't that odd? And I don't understand it, but let's go ahead and say show out of stock items. Okay, now it's going to show me the out of stock items. It's even showing me the CC, the D, the S, and the O privy mark being unavailable. Okay, so if we uncheck that, why is it doing this and showing those? Okay, it's showing that it's not out of stock. It's showing it's limited, but it also says sold out. So what that says to me is that number one, it is sold out. You're not going to get these, but it also means that something's up with the Mint website. Something is not functioning properly. Now, speaking of functioning properly, did you enroll? Probably. And did you notice that the Mint enrollment page is busted or broken or not functioning properly? Because look at this, my product enrollments, these will not pop up. Nothing has been available since Friday, and here we are on Sunday morning, and nothing is available, which begs the question, okay, are the enrollments sticking at all? Did you get the confirmation email? And going back to this particular page, you see how these are the candy-like shiny red buttons. Does the United States Mint even have these available to enroll in if they don't even have the enrollment numbers for the general public? Okay, so maybe they're taking enrollments right now that may or may not even be available. Wouldn't that be awful? Okay, and they'd have to cancel a bunch of enrollments. And we know that the Mint did the setup on, I think it was Friday, about the enrollments so they can cancel or do anything they want at any time. And I've got to show you something about that because they've also changed the enrollments for the American Women quarters. And there's some really odd numbers on that one. But like I said, with the Morgan and Peace dollars here, with the enrollments and the Mint website being off as far as their enrollment page, and look, which means you can't go into your enrollments and add 1 more or 2 more to the product limit of 3. Now, what that means to me, I would suggest, if you're into it, add 1, 2, 3 different enrollments, 1 for each instance. Okay, that way you know what you're getting, and you don't have to wait until this comes live again to whether or not you can add more, because let's face it, we don't even know if these are going to be available come Monday morning when everything gets sorted out. That's going to be really interesting. Now, let's head over here to the United States Mint webpage, and we have 2 products coming out this week. This one's on Tuesday. That's the Uncirculated Coin Set from 2022. And then on Friday, that's July 15th, we have the United States Marine Corps medal. That's the 2.5 ounce silver medal. I believe this is going to be the first one to sell out on that day of all of the armed forces 2.5 ounce silver medals. And I believe this is the 4th issuance of the medal series, and there's 2 more left, the United States Army and the Space Force. So let's go on to the next page, and I got to show you this. So this is the Uncirculated Coin Set 2022, product limit of 250,000. Now, we did look at the view page source on this particular item, and it did say 96,000. However, this morning you're looking at 204,679. Now, with this product being at that low mintage, that's right, it is low. The closest one to this was in 2020, and they had 211,000. And before that, it was really quite high, but they've been tapering off for about the last 10 years or so, making this year probably one of the lowest in the last decade. And what's more important than that is that this set has those American women quarters, and possibly, well, I always say that this is possibly where registry sets are born. Now, the next one I want to show you here is an email we got from the United States Mint on July 8th, which is, I believe, Friday, and it says here, this is regarding the 2022 United States Mint Uncirculated Coin Set, available July 12th, and that's all well and good, and we talked about that, and that's Tuesday, 2 days from now, and you should have been charged by your bank tonight, by the Mint. Should have already gotten your email confirmation and all that good stuff last week. Now check it out. This is what I wanted to show you here. About 3/4 of the way down, it says here, note, to ensure that all members of the public have fair and equal access to United States Mint products, the United States Mint will not accept and will not honor orders placed prior to the official on-sale date of July 12, 2022. And I do appreciate that. The United States Mint, we are talking about product 22RJ, okay? Well, there was also an email sent out in addition to that press release, or news release, whatever you want to call it. And it's about the same thing, about the United States Mint Uncirculated Coin Set from 2022, available July 12th, all right? And that is product 22RJ right there. But look at this. Note, to ensure that all members of the public have fair and equal access to United States Mint products, the United States Mint will not accept and will not honor orders placed prior to the official on-sale date of June 28th. That was 2 weeks prior to July 12th. So what's going on with that? And I think the only thing that was available on June 28th was the Kentucky AI coin. So obviously the Mint's website or somebody or something at the United States Mint is having some off information as far as their continuity, because they're not the same in the same message. And isn't it interesting that there's actually two separate messages, even though they are the same basic format and almost the exact same text? Now, what's really interesting is that the United States Mint did not put a product limit on this. It still says none. And this is the one, this is the U.S. Marine Corps medal. It's a 2.5 ounce silver medal that comes out July 15th. That's the end of this week on Friday. And are you going to be picking one of these up? I think this is going to be the hottest item this week, probably even more hot than the uncirculated coin set, at least for now. But they do have a household order limit of 1. Now let's go on to the next step here. Bam! American Women Quarters 3 roll set enrollment. Now I got to show you this. Product limit of 7,504. Now there's a household order limit of 3. But this is the enrollment, folks. They've capped the enrollments. Now, what are these going to be? If we go to the Nina Otero Warren here, we'll go there. And is there a cap on the product that day? No. But there is a cap on enrollments. Isn't that interesting? So they're going to cap the enrollments, but they're not going to cap the sales that day. I always thought that was really interesting. Now, back to the Nina Otero Warren. These are going to be hot, I believe. Household order limit 3 for enrollments at a product limit of 7,504. Pretty decent sized product limit if you consider this. 1,737 of the American Women quarters for the P bag of 25 quarters. Look at this. Household order limit of 10, even though there's a limited paltry number of products available at 1,737.10. I mean, that's just remarkable that they have 10 here and 3 on the other one. And we are talking enrollments. Yeah. Wow. Isn't that interesting? And are these selling already? You betcha. Look at this. 10 results for the Nina Otero Warren quarter, 275, 266. And really most of the movement on here is from the auctions. Okay, so looks like the auction is the best way to pick these up right now. But we don't know if these products are going to be keeping the value, because we've talked about how the I guess it's the Wilma Mankiller quarters have been not as robust in maybe sales, or at least the dollar amount in sales, as the previous 2 offerings of the American Women quarters, the Maya Angelou and the Dr. Sally Ride. Now, with that being said, let's head over here to the plus ones today. Bam, there it is. Young Turks, Young Turks by Rod Stewart. And it's got lyrics on screen. Isn't that cool? And it is in HD. It's got that red button right there. Yes. And Rod Stewart said this. I think it's so cool. He said this is super important. You go through life wondering what it's all about, but at the end of the day, it's all about family. And let me tell you, family does not necessarily have to be blood. It can be, absolutely, but it can be the people you surround yourself with. Isn't that beautiful? So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.